is now time to begin our meeting. I want to welcome everybody today and thank you for taking the time to meet. I will begin by introducing myself. I'm Alexa Anderson and I will be the service coordinator for this meeting today. I am from Heartland AEA.
Karen Mullaney, and I'm the occupational therapist.
All right. My name is Elizabeth Bennett and I am the speech and language therapist, and it's wonderful to be here today.
Hi, my name is Brianna Hanfeld and I'm the special education teacher here at Northwood, and I'm pleased to be here today. Hi, my name's Rita and I am Jeremy's mother. Hi, my name's Eddie and I'm Jeremy's father.
Hi, Dr. Michael Kruger, and I'm the vision therapist, and I'm pleased to be here today as well.
Alright, so the focus of our meeting today will be focusing on what needs are most important for us to cover as a team at this moment, and how we are going to meet these needs in order to move on and focus on Jeremy's transition into a preschool setting.
It's very important to us that you as a family feel comfortable with Jeremy transitioning to school.
Right, to start off, what are some of the concerns that are most important to you as Jeremy's parents?
Well, my main concern is that Jeremy has a various amount of diagnoses, and I would like to get these to where they can be managed since I'm his primary caregiver and mostly by myself when caring for him. Also, I'm concerned about him transitioning to preschool because of his challenges. I agree with Rita, and I want Jeremy's transition to preschool to be as smooth as possible.
Alright, thank you for sharing. Do any of you have any suggestions or concerns that you feel are the most important to focus on before we move on to focusing on other concerns?
Well, Jeremy has a variety of diagnoses, but I believe it is important to focus on how to help him live a daily life by working on specific skills such as making choices and feeding.
To help,
Okay. I will also be working with Jeremy on these specific skills, and we'll be working on his oral muscles, which will help in the feeding process.
To help him transition into the classroom, I think it would be very helpful for Jeremy to be able to move around the classroom and have the most interactions with the students and be restricted as little as possible.
Rita and Eddie, what goals do you have for Jeremy's vision, and how are we going to incorporate that into transition to preschool?
Well, Jeremy seems to respond to different shadows, and we want to strengthen his vision. But from what I've seen, I don't think that he sees shadows. He responds to some really bright lights.
Well, the first thing we need to do is test his current vision abilities to see where he is, since you are both seeing some very different things.
Alright, well, I'm going to write this down in the notes that I'll be sending out at the end of the meeting to everybody so we kind of see where the concerns are.
Since we're transitioning into preschool, I think it would be a great idea to have Rita and Eddie along with Jeremy come in for a visit. I know, Eddie, that you work long hours, so we can find a time that's convenient for both of you. It would be beneficial for you both to see the school and see if you have any concerns for Jeremy.
I'd actually love to join you on this visit as well to see what kind of equipment would be most appropriate for the classroom environment, and I would also like to see what Jeremy can do with the equipment that's already on the premises.
That sounds great.
I would also like to come in and along with this visit and see so like I can help guide any questions or concerns that you, Rita, or Eddie may have about the school. And Rita, if you would like, I could contact HERDA, which is a transportation service here in Ames that will help, that can accommodate better for Jeremy's equipment.
That sounds awesome. I will find a day that works for me and get back to you.
Okay, so we've gone over many concerns and questions during this meeting. Here's just a little overview of the meeting. Dr. Kruger would like to do some testing on Jeremy's vision. Karen Mullaney would like to work on choice making and feeding to help him strengthen his skills to have a better daily life. Elizabeth Bennett, who is our speech and language, she would also like to be helping with working on oral muscles to help with the feeding. Brianna Hemfeld would like Jeremy to visit her preschool classroom, which we are now in the process of making a meeting for, and when we hear back from you, Eddie, we'll make the official plans. And with all of us working together as well as we have done today, Jeremy is guaranteed to have a good transition into preschool. Now, is there anything else that anybody would like to go over today since we are here?
I think we're all good for today.
All right, well, I will begin making those arrangements with the school for Jeremy to come visit to make sure that they have equipment ready to show, and somebody will be there to help us go in the school day since you will be with your class that day. And I also will begin planning a meeting which we'll have in a couple of months to see the progress that Jeremy is making. So thank you all for coming today. I think today has been very successful.
Thanks for having us.